Designing a jersey for the cricket team wasn't an everyday opportunity. So here's how it all began. It started with a call from the client while I was in Goa working on a completely different project. I picked up and they said, "Hi Akib, we have a project we think you're perfect for, but we can only discuss it in Delhi." For 2 weeks, my mind raced. Was it another collection with Rohit Sharma? A solo collaboration? I had no clue. Finally, on January 7th, I met them, and after answering some questions, they handed me an NDA to sign. That's when I thought, whatever it is, it's huge. I did have a thought at the back of my mind about that it might be about the cricket team's sponsor, given how these deals run for a set duration. But I held myself back because you know how it is. And that's when they said it, "We need you to design the cricket team jersey." And it all clicked. Now, I'd worked on jerseys before with Rajasthan Royals and Real Kashmir Football Club, but nothing on this scale. This was a huge opportunity for me. A week later, we found out we got the project. Yeah, well, there were other pitches, but we stood out because we didn't just present 5 options, we gave them 20. We went above and beyond in our presentations, along with being extremely responsive with them. Another reason was our work with the Real Kashmir Football Club. But working with the client wasn't easy. Tight timelines and last-minute changes meant being available 24/7 and even making a deck which extended over 700 pages. It wasn't a hassle though. We knew how monumental this project was. In our first year, we designed a range of kits including the T20 jersey, the training kit, the WTC jersey and the ODI jersey. For the T20 jersey, we designed a pattern inspired by the Ashok Chakra and the lotus stemming from the association's logo. The WTC jersey, on the other hand, was all about simplicity. Given the nature of the format, we kept it classic. And then came the ODI jersey, where we brought the strength of the tiger to the forefront using a traditional ikat pattern to represent the tiger stripes. This was the jersey the team wore at the 2023 World Cup, one that carried both heritage and modern design onto the field. When the ODI World Cup came around the corner, even before it began, people had a clear divide in as to how the design for the jersey was. But after the loss, the amount of hate fans had shown online was just too much, and it was a really tough time to go through. All of that changed, and you'll just see why. Year 2 was special. This was the year we got to see the boys lift the World Cup in our jersey. But our work didn't stop at just the training kits and the matchday jerseys. We actually took things up a notch, expanding our scope beyond just the on-field gear. So from T20 Panama hats to bibs to pullovers to vests, pants and caps, we designed it all. And we didn't stop right there. We wrapped up the full range with training hoodies, pullovers and even travel wear, which included jackets, t-shirts, polo shirts, pants, shorts, you name it. And that's how we leveled up in year 2. By the way, a fun fact for you all. This entire project was handled by just 2 people. Why? Because of that 100 rupee wala NDA. Crazy how a single 100 rupee ka stamp can create such a fuss. For everyone else, it felt like Fight Club. Rule number 1, don't talk about the project. Rule number 2, don't break rule number 1. And at times, it was straight out of a CIA or a KGB operation. When the client walked in, silence mode was activated. No one was allowed to talk to anyone after that. That's how big this project was. And now we are on to the latest drop, our work for the upcoming Champions Trophy. Alright, let's break down the design now. We started by diving into the Indian architecture, exploring the incredible variety of arches found across the country. And after a deep dive, we locked in on a shape that just felt right. Next up, colors. A palette that truly reflected our tricolor. Then came the artwork. We combined the shapes and colors, crafting a pattern that would bring it all together. Once that was set, we placed it on the jersey, giving us this. But we're not done yet. We added the final details. Our client's logo, the organization's logo, India, front and center. And just like that, the Champions Trophy jersey is ready to shine on the field. For me, the best moment was showing the jerseys to the players and seeing them love it at first glance. That was the kind of an instant approval every designer hopes for. Another unforgettable moment was watching the team lift the T20 World Cup trophy.
hearing the stadium roar with chants and seeing the streets filled with fans. He was hoping the boys bring the same energy for the Champions Trophy.